a long-awaited video from Sorelle that is a sit-down video that is not about advanced selfies. Yes, this girl's got more skills than just advanced selfies. Today I'm gonna be covering what my life looks like when I live on the road full-time. I get questions about this all the time. How do I afford it? Where do I live? How do I stay healthy? Is living out of backpack tiring? How do I stay connected with friends? Do I miss having a stable home? How do you not go crazy constantly moving around? How do you choose where to live? So I've been living on the road full-time more or less for about 2-3-ish years on and off, kind of a deal. It's a bit complicated. Sometimes I had a bit more of a stable home, then I moved around, and a bit more of a stable home, moved around, but basically about 3 years full-time on the road. This is the way that I do it. I know it seems crazy, outrageous, maybe even rubbing it in people's faces, but that is not the goal of this video. You guys know that I'm not about that. I want to inspire you to live a grand life. And sometimes you live in your little bubble and you don't realize that there's a different way of living until someone opens up the curtains and shows you there's lots of different ways you could be existing on this planet. It doesn't have to be the same old that all your friends and family are doing. There's lots of different solutions. And I hope that this video does help some people choose a road less traveled. It's a tough road, but it is worth it in the end to provide ultimate freedom, which I now am lucky enough to say that I have. So I realize I'm extremely lucky that I grew up in a first world country and I was under the guidance of my parents who have been always entrepreneurs, always making money online. So this was like a given for me because I saw the way they were living and I knew that's what I wanted. And so I worked it out. I wasn't born into a rich family. However, I didn't have any handouts. I became 100% independent with my finances at the age of 18. I looked after myself. I worked really crappy jobs. I learned how to save. I learned all the skills I needed to in order to live this way. And I know the situation is different for everyone. I didn't have to look after a family, and I know some people have to look after a family. I was just lucky. I could just spread my wings and do whatever I needed to. Now I'm working my ass off to make sure that I can look after my family and give back to my parents for looking after me when I was young. And consider that this might not be what you want. Like, if you want stability, this isn't for you because there's no stability in this world. And regular jobs aren't wrong. It's just for myself, I don't see that as a path that I wanted to take. I now think about work 24/7. I work harder than I ever have in my entire life. I have very little time off to actually enjoy life. So there are, upsides and downsides. You just have to choose whichever lifestyle you want. This might not be the right one for you anyway, but continue watching and you can find out if it is the right one for you. Prerequisites for this lifestyle, I would say that you have to have discipline. Really, really do, because you can't party all the time. You can't blow your money on ridiculous things. You need to make sure that you stay healthy, push yourself to keep working out, push yourself to keep learning all the skills you need to make sure that you continue making money online so you don't die. So discipline is, oh my gosh, it's key. It's absolutely 100% key. How do I afford it? I now make money online. Why did I do that? That means that my physical location doesn't depend on my income. So I basically can work anywhere in the world as long as there is Wi-Fi. Really good Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi. And here are some ways that I make money now. I actually somehow believe that living in one spot is a bit more expensive than traveling full time. I don't have a car. I don't have like your regular bills. I don't go out and party very much or ever. I don't have a lot of clothes. I don't eat out a lot. I save a lot when I'm traveling, strangely enough, which pays for my tickets to get from A to B. However, when I was first starting this journey, I didn't really know how to make money online just yet. I had some knowledge, but I wasn't really good at it and I wasn't making money online. So what I did was I saved over the years about 15,000 USD, and that was my backbone, my safety bone, so that I could land on that money in case things went bad or I couldn't find a job in a new country that I was going to live in. So if you're young like me, I was really young and I could just do that. I had no responsibilities. And if you have savings in your bank account, you don't need to know how to make all your money right now, but you need to have knowledge and start implementing this. And if you're already seeing trickles of money coming into your bank account from knowing how to make money online, that means you have the recipe and you just have to pump it out and work a little bit harder to make it like a sustainable income for yourself. Where do I live? So I don't actually often know where I'm gonna be next month at all. Crazy, I know. I do have some rough goals and preferred destinations I'd like to be, but otherwise it's dictated by where I have clients, where I have some friends that I wanna go visit, where I just feel like exploring, where there is a nice house that I'd like to go to. It's insane. Sometimes I stay in a home for a few days, sometimes a week, sometimes a month, sometimes a couple of months. It really varies. whatever happens, happens. I do live mostly in Airbnbs because I just don't want to live in hotels. I want to have my own kitchen, which leads me on to my next point. How do I stay healthy when living on the road full time? So the novelty of being in a new country all the time and needing to try all the foods kind of wears off after a while. You just really need some stability in your life, and for me it comes in the form of eating healthy. I really want to eat healthy. I want to look after this body because there is a lot of strain that you put onto your body by living this way. It's not easy, it really isn't. Whenever I'm in a new location and I'm there for a little bit longer, I find the local organic stores and I go to the local gym and I work out or go for a little run, you know, that kind of thing, and it keeps me healthy and I love it. What's up? Oh, like a head massage. It's like one of these ones right now. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Yeah, boy. Let's do it like this. Is living out of a backpack tiring? I feel like I've touched on this already. Yes, it is. It can be very tiring. However, because I am such an unusual human, I just need novelty in my life. I need massive change every now and again. And this is my way of like just dealing with life, moving around a lot, not being bored, because I can't imagine, unfortunately, a life where I just live in the same spot all the time. I just can't. I don't wanna. Resuming. Yes. How do I stay connected with friends? I mean, let's be honest, I'm way too much of a weirdo. I have no friends. Who would want to be friends with me? No, but okay, I have a couple of friends. I pay them to be my friends. Currently, I have friends all over the world, and I catch up with them whenever I'm in those parts of whenever I am in those parts of the world. Most of my friends understand that I'm not your normal friend that you can call up and be like, hi, dinner. Like, I'll be there when I'll be there, and a lot of people are okay with that. And if they're not, these friendships very often fall apart, which is a bit of a shame, of course, but there's nothing I can do about that. Do I miss having a stable home? Yes, I do. Do I see myself living like this all the time forever and ever? No, I do want to have a stable home one day, except I know that I'll still be traveling a lot in between that. There's no way you're gonna catch me in one location for the rest of my life. I'm gonna probably be moving every 2-3 years to a different spot. It's just in my blood. Maybe things will change one day, I don't know. When I have a family, etc, etc. I just don't know what's gonna happen, but for now, the foreseeable future is that I need to keep moving. So that's it from me. Insight into my crazy, weird, unique life that not many people get to live, and I acknowledge again that I'm extremely lucky to be living this way, but I did work really, really hard to get here as well. Also, just as a side note, I have learned this art of living on the road full time over the years. It's been about 10 years of me mastering this. So the beginning was really awkward, scary, but over time you'll learn all the skills you need to live like this and be comfortable moving around a lot, making friends everywhere, etc, etc. Check out my Instagram if you'd like to see my adventures from around the world and my professional advanced selfies that I love to take everywhere. Let me know some comments. I actually want comments this time. I never asked for this, but I would love to know any questions you might have about this lifestyle. Is this something you want to be doing? Do you feel like you can do something like this? Has this giving you like open up the curtains to let you like see that there's a different way of living that you might want to pursue? I'm super interested because this is a fun lifestyle and I really wish that everyone could live like this. But that's it, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Peace. Is that? Oh, sorry.